Hey, Gino here from Real Everyday English. Join me in this week's video when I teach you some roller skate associated vocabulary. Hello people, happy Sunday. Welcome back to the channel. Let's get into this week's video. So I don't know if you know or not, or if I've mentioned it on previous videos, but me and my daughters, we like to go roller skating near enough every week. And to do this, we go to the roller rink. Now, the two main vocabulary points there are to skate, which is the verb. So to skate is when you have a pair of skates on your feet and you are actually skating with the skates on your feet. And the roller rink is a place where there is an isolated floor, which is smooth for roller skating. So here's me at the roller skating rink on Friday.
Let's do it.
Yeah, so that was me in the roller rink on Friday night, having a whale of a time with my two daughters. Really good. So I suppose the first thing to teach you guys is the difference between the two different types of skates. So we have this type of skates when the wheels are in a line. These are called rollerblades, or inline skates, or just blades. We just call them blades, but they are rollerblades or inline skates. These particular skates are mine. They're Mission Inhaler, and they are a really good quality pair of skates. So the other pair of skates you saw at the beginning of the video, these are a pair of rollerblades as well. These are my daughters, and these are Boa. Again, a really good quality pair of roller skates or rollerblades. Now, the other type of roller boot or roller skate is quads. You see they've got two wheels at the front, two wheels at the back. We call these quads or roller boots. So they're the two different types of roller skates, and that's what we call them here in Britain. I don't know if you noticed them, but when I showed you, these are my youngest daughter's roller skates, or roller boots, as we would say, or quads. And can you see the wheels? The wheels actually light up. Can you see that? So we would say that they are light up wheels, or the wheels are lighting up. It's a phrasal verb, to light up. We also use this to express when somebody has a sudden look of extreme happiness on their face. So if you give someone some good news, you could say, oh, his face lit up when I told him. And it means his eyes were bright, he was happy. So his face lit up. But in this context, it means that there is a light in there that becomes bright. And as Scarlett skates in the roller rink, the lights flash, and it looks really bright in there because the roller rink is quite dark and they have music on, and it's really good. So yeah, they are light up. The wheels are light up roller skate wheels. Okay, so the next two vocabulary points I want to teach you this week is the word tight and the word loose. Now, when something is tight, it is fixed firmly, making it not so easy to move. And when something is loose, it is not firmly fixed, making it easy to move. So I'll give you an example, and I'll put some phrasal verbs in here as well. So to tighten up means to make something more firm. To tighten up the roller boots, we push this strap in and then we close the thing. So they are nice and tight. And if I wanted to loosen them off, which means to make them less firm or less tight, I press this switch here to loosen off. And that gives more room then for Scarlett's leg when it's in there. But yeah, so to make them more tight or to tighten them up, we push that in, close it like so, and then to loosen it off, we either open the button or we can press this little button here at the side to loosen them off. Okay, moving on to the next vocabulary point. I've taken one of the wheels off my roller skates. So you can see I've removed this wheel. And I wanted to teach you, you see this silver bit here, the bit in the middle that allows the wheel to spin. The wheel is spinning. Well, that is called a Berming. We call these the Bermings, and every so often we need to put oil onto the Bermings or another kind of lubricating substance to lubricate them. And to lubricate means to apply oil or another kind of grease to protect from deterioration and to make something move more smoothly and with more consistency. Next example for this week. See these? These are the laces. Now these boots are lace-up boots, and the other boots have straps on them. So these laces, as you can see here, there are some holes which the laces go through, and they are called eyelets. We call this part of the boot an eyelet, and that's the same with shoes or any other piece of clothing where you're feeding laces through. And there's a phrasal verb in relation to all this, and the phrasal verb is to lace up. And to lace up is the action of putting the laces through the eyelets and then tightening them. So, if I can do this while you're here, I am lacing up the rollerblades, like so, by feeding the laces through the eyelets. This part of the boot here is the tongue, and we call that in shoes as well. It's the tongue. This is your tongue in your mouth, but that's the tongue in roller skates. So yeah, that's the tongue, and that's what it is. This part here is the tendon guard. Now, a guard is something that protects a part of your body or a part of your body from machinery, for example. But in this instance, this particular piece here is guarding your tendon, your Achilles tendon. And I'm going to show you what the Achilles tendon is. Let's do this. So I've got my leg resting up on the couch, and you see this tendon here at the back of the heel. This tendon is called the Achilles tendon. So this is the tendon that is being guarded by the tendon guard on the roller skate. Yeah, so that's the Achilles tendon, and that's what this part of the boot is guarding, this part at the back. So the last vocabulary point I want to teach you this week is the verb to wear down. Now, wear down has quite a few different meanings, but in this instance, as you're skating on these skates, the inside of the wheel will wear down and become smaller than the outside. So we have to take the wheels off and turn them around every so often to make sure that it is even, or they stay even as the wheels wear down. Okay people, that is it for this week's video. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned some new vocabulary points and take another step towards your complete English fluency. Please make sure that you're doing plenty of speaking, because I believe that speaking is the most important part in learning a language. That is certainly been the most important part in me learning Spanish. If you're struggling to find a conversation partner, then I have some good news. You can now book a conversation period with me, either for half an hour or a 1 hour conversation slot to practice your English, and I'll correct your mistakes and teach you as we go. If you're interested in doing that, then please send me an email to the email address below and we can arrange something there. Having said that, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you beautiful people in the next video. Bye bye. Ciao, ciao.